At the end of Book 1, Chapter 8 of Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle tells us that he believes external goods are necessary for happiness. And I think his dispute with Plato over this point is really, in part, a dispute about the nature of happiness. If happiness is a state of the inner self, if it is having justice in the soul, like Plato seemed to think, then external goods are irrelevant to your state of soul. Anyone can be happy, anyone can flourish with enough self-discipline. It doesn't matter their state of life or their objective situation as regarding material goods. But if happiness is, as Aristotle thinks, virtuous action, then actions require resources. And without the sufficient resources, it would be impossible to perform the actions. We need the resources to use as tools to perform the actions. So, in part, the question about external goods is a question about whether justice is a state of the self, an inner state, or whether it's an action or a set of actions that we do in the world. So, you can take a position on that issue one way or the other. What I think we may find more controversial, even if we tend to agree with Aristotle, is his list of external goods. He mentions that a person who is terribly ugly or repulsive or who has no children is not really the sort of person to be called happy or to be called flourishing or an excellent example of humanity. He does, on the other hand, have one strength in this point of view, because he's able to say at the end of the chapter, the fact that external goods are necessary for happiness is one reason why some people mistake good fortune for happiness. Some people mistake wealth for happiness. They're mistaking the necessary condition or the tool that's used in virtuous action for the actual good of virtuous action itself. So that's my brief audio comment on the issue of external goods. Bye.